Where the heck is Jason? We're supposed to be filming. Is he up from his nap yet? Oh, hey, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Sunday edition of Bacon Bits. I am Jason.
Merrick.
Today, have you ever sleptwalked before?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
I mean, granted, usually when people sleepwalk, they don't quite remember.
That's true.
Doing it.
But your parents could have told you or something like that.
They could
I know
have.
for me, I've never done it. And the concept of sleepwalking blows my mind. It really does. Like, I've never seen it. But I would imagine that if I saw someone doing it, I would be so creeped out. Like, just to see someone kind of sleeping around
very
at night.
unresponsive.
I don't even know if they, like...
I don't think
go
they
into
actually
like a zombie
put your arms up.
But regardless, there are some pretty weird sleepwalking stories out there.
Yeah.
Like, people have done some crazy stuff while they're sleepwalking. I'm going to share a few of them with you and react.
Yes, we, of course, looked them up for you, and we're going to tell them to you.
So, the first one blows my mind. Absolutely amazing. There's a nurse who actually draws masterpieces while he's asleep.
This is ridiculous.
While he's in, like, this kind of trance state.
Sleep drawing?
He draws these, and they're not just, like, doodles. Like, we'll put a picture up on the screen. Look at this.
Full art. That is...
It's full-on art. These could sell for a couple $100.
I can't draw even close to that.
It says, meet Lee Hadwin, I'm sorry. By day a nurse, at night he's a sleepwalking artist who produces strange and fantastical artworks, which he has no recollection of drawing when he wakes up the next morning.
So, he literally goes to sleep, then wakes up the next day with drawings right in front of him of beautiful pictures.
And he doesn't remember drawing any of them.
You don't think, like, someone could be breaking into his house, drawing these pictures and leaving them for him?
I mean, that's someone just messing with them like it's a cruel joke.
Just be like, ha, you think you're an artist. Now, what do you got with this one?
The sleepwalker who drove 10 miles and killed his in-law.
What?
So this is getting a little strange.
This is getting into the crazy.
And dangerous. Kenneth Parks, a 23-year-old Toronto man with a wife and infant daughter, was suffering from severe insomnia caused by joblessness and gambling debts. Early in the morning of May 23rd, 1987, he awoke, got in his car, and drove 23 kilometers to his in-law's home. He stabbed to death his mother-in-law, whom he loved and who he once referred to him as a gentle giant. My question, you must know that route very well if you can drive it in your sleep.
When he gets arrested, I was sleepwalking. Yep.
And I didn't know I was asleep when this happened.
Sure.
But, I mean, that's amazing. Like, he has to... the map of the road, the turns, all the left and right turns have to be embedded in his brain.
Be able to drive while sleeping.
It's amazing.
It blows my mind.
It would be cool, except for the part of the story where he killed his in-law.
I mean, minor details.
We don't have to worry about that part.
This one's getting kind of strange, too.
Yeah, this is really strange. The sleepwalking woman who had sex with strangers. This is weird. In 2004, sleep medicine experts have successfully treated a rare case of a woman having sex with strangers while sleepwalking. At night while asleep, the middle-aged sleepwalker from Australia left her house and had sexual intercourse with strangers. The behavior continued for several months, and the woman had no memory of her nocturnal activities. That's scary.
Strange. I feel like that's something you really don't want to wake up to. It seems unethical.
Yeah. Okay. Just
a little bit. Moving on to number 4.
The sleepwalking chef who cooks while sleeping. So we have an artist who draws, and we have someone who cooks.
Drives and kills people.
Right.
Oh, you were going to say
well,
that
that's a minor detail.
Okay.
Robert Wood, a 55-year-old chef, gets up 4 or 5 times a week while asleep and heads to the kitchen where he prepares omelets, stir fries, and chips.
I mean...
He has been sleepwalking for 40 years, but together with his wife Eleanor is becoming increasingly worried about having an accident while in the kitchen.
Like, I wouldn't mind living with him. I wake up to food every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of okay with that.
But this, just like the driving one, He has to have in his subconscious a recollection of where every single food item is in the kitchen, where all the cabinets are, and everything.
Well, you gotta think, maybe some people who sleepwalk, like, are kind of like awake, they just don't really access their memory, so I think they're actually doing these things with their knowledge.
We'll end on a very shocking and strange one.
Okay, so this one.
The sleepwalker who mowed the lawn naked. This is a true story.
That's a sight to see.
In 2005, a sleepwalking computer expert was reportedly caught by his wife mowing the lawn
2 a.m.
mowing the lawn naked at 2 a.m.
That's like the perfect time to mow the lawn. I don't see what you're weirded out about.
The
perfect light from the moon onto your grass.
And other areas. Okay. Rebecca Armstrong was woken by a noise coming from the garden. When she realized her husband, Ian was not in bed. She went downstairs to see what was happening. Rebecca found Ian was mowing the lawn completely starker. Starker? Yes, starker. I've never heard that word before. Have you?
No, that's new
Must
to
mean
me.
naked.
Synonyms.
Synonyms. She was afraid to wake him up because she had always been told it can be dangerous to disturb someone who is sleepwalking.
So
She just unplugged the mower, went back to bed, and let him go on with it.
I mean,
Ian, 34, later got back into bed and didn't believe Rebecca when she told him what he'd been up to. I think all these people are really just awake and they're just kind of messing with everyone.
I mean, that takes some balls to
No
mow your
pun
lawn.
intended. Oh!
To mow your lawn nude at 2 in the morning.
Seriously, though.
That's-
I mean...
I don't... if I woke up to that, I would be very confused.
See, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put myself in this situation. I don't know what I'd do. I'd think he went insane. I'd look at my window and say, he's crazy.
Like, oh,
Let's dial up the insane asylum. We got a new patient coming in.
Boy, some nice men are going to come with a nice white jacket. They're going to take you away.
All right, let's wrap up with the task flask, Eric.
So, anyways.
So there you have it. There are some crazy sleepwalking stories. If you're a sleepwalker, you know someone who sleepwalks or have any crazy stories about sleepwalking, comment below and tell us all about it. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check out College and Bacon on Thursdays. Remember, you can also visit www.collegeandbacon.com for much, much more.
All right. Jason and Eric realize they are both spies who have been hired to kill each other.
Okay.
So, what are you doing later tonight?
Just maybe going to the bar.
Bar? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you know.
fun.
How about you?
Oh, no, I'm just going out.
Yeah.
A couple times. So,
yeah.
If you're going to a bar, which bar would you be going to? This isn't what it looks like.